And welcome, gears and girls. My name is Gajitz, and this is episode 15 of Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Skyblock. Alright, so let's jump into the game. Last episode, we got our steam boiler all automated and with the bee space barrels so that it will never run out of wood ever again. So we're pretty set with power now, which means I want to try something crazy. We, right now, are trying to wait for the game to load, but we right now have this terrible mob spawner over here, which is left over from the last one. So what I'm thinking is I've decided what I want to do with our um, frame. So it's been a little bit of time. Let's see how we went with our other frame. So we've made one up. So we've now got two frames, which is pretty awesome. All right. And this guy seems to be going pretty well. It's full. And in here is full, and we're running at 1000 C, so she's creating tons of steam for us, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so my plan is today to get rid of that over there. And to do that, we need to do a few steps, because this is infinity after all. So I want to chuck my frame in here, not there, and grab an RF Tools machine frame and just sneakily throw it over here. Now, is it this one? Yeah. I'm going to make up some signalum blend, which is just 3 copper and some silver. No, like so. And also, we'll chuck that in here, I guess. And also, we've got all of this going, which is pretty awesome. We made our TE machines last episode as well. So that's pretty awesome, and they're going along. Also, in between episodes, I got a little bit of soul sand automated, and we now have a ton of soul sand, which is pretty good. The other thing that we need for this is we need a battery. So we'll grab you, and we'll grab you, and we'll hook you up. And I want some of this cable as well. So we need this red alloy, which is a bunch of redstone. So we're gonna have to quickly duck downstairs and grab that. Off we go. And we have a very full chest and a very big backlog. Alright, so we need to, after we do this one, I think next episode we'll have to get on to sorting out our materials and stuff. Because, yeah, that's starting to get too big of a problem. Anyway, we need some iron. Where's our iron? You're not iron? Iron? This one? No? Where's my iron? Okay, hang on. Let's do it this way. Let's see if we can find it through the little task. So if you press left control, it will tell you where it is. So the iron is in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I only need, yeah, I need 3 actually. So if you ever can't find anything, oops, not that one. You guys aren't meant to see that just yet. Um, yeah, no, I'm not making that. I'm making other wire. Uh, yeah, if you ever can't find anything, you can just look for it by pressing left control. And that's actually a part of NEI. So if you go into your options menu and not inventory, your key bindings and your inventory, you have all of these guys down the side here that NEI gives you. So your R does that, your U does that sort of thing. Back gets you back to your previous recipe and so forth. And obviously, yeah, search for an item in nearby inventories with left control. I did not know this until like, I'm like, I've seen people do it in other YouTube videos. How the hell do I do that? And then I like search for ages on the internet to find it. So yeah, that's how you do it. It's actually quite easy. Anyway, let's chuck you there. We'll wait for this one. Nice. And we'll throw the rest of the redstone in there. And if we just go straight down, we get this red ally wire. We don't need that just yet, but we will use it a little bit later. I also need a stick. I'm trying to be a little bit like secretive about this because what we're going to do is pretty dangerous. And if we do it wrong, like we might lose our base. It's like building a nuclear reactor. If you do it wrong, you're going to blow your base up. So we need we, we need to make sure we do this right the first time. All right, and in here is the next thing that we need. So this is a plate frame, and the rest can just go in here. And what we're going to do is I've been collecting Endermen and mounting them down. And if we chuck this guy here and chuck some of this resonant ender on top of it, we get a cool little device, which hopefully it should be done soon. There we go. Now this guy, if we chuck, let's get back here. If we chuck it down on the ground, the arrow is pointing that way, and if we walk onto it, it will teleport us 16 blocks so away from it. So if we keep walking up to it, we'll just end up 16 blocks back. And that is going to come in very useful for what we need to do today. The other thing is, if you try to mine it to pick it up, it won't work. So you can't mine it. So we actually need to make a crescent hammer now. So where is 10? Is there? No, I only needed one, not two. And 3 iron. And it's about time we got a crescent hammer anyway. That one. So we're going to go you and you and you. Cool. Now we can pick it up. Oh, the other cool thing is if we use this guy, the multimeter, which is an electrum gear, uh, conductance coil, and some lead and some copper, we get ourselves this multimeter. And what you can do with this is if you shift click on it, you can play with the redstone signals for it. You can also set the direction. So now it will send us 16 blocks that way, which we don't want to walk onto it now. Also, you can set it so it will go up and also so it will go down 16 blocks. As well as you can minus out how far you want it to go. So if we go that, which will send us up into the air, and we say, I want to go 2 blocks up into the air. Bang, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. Just like that. So now we have that. Uh, we have our power. We have you. Do we have any cables? We have one. I need 2. So let's grab some of you. 3, 4, and a treated stick. And do we have any? Yes, we do. Nice. Okay, let's grab you, and you. So let's grab 2 more of those and chuck you here. Now we are done with all the ones in these. Yes. Cool. The last one is we need this guy, the shield projector. And oh yeah, also I've been using the witch water to turn the skellies um into wither skeletons and stuff, which is a little bit of a hint of what we'll be doing soon. Um, and then we need our shield templates. That should actually be enough. So let's chuck the rest of you in here. So a stack of that. I don't need that for now. I think that's about it. Yep. Uh, and let's head down and see if we can set this up. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm gonna run it off of that cable, I think. So let's say put our battery here. Actually, no, can I turn you around with this? Yes, I can. Turn back around, yeah, there. All right, now that's all off. So we want to go out to that side and in on top. Yeah? And then we want to chuck you down and get some power to you. Thank you very much. Should be filling up. Should be filling up. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. Now that's okay. Then we'll chuck our shield unit right here. And our translocation plane right. No. Well, we have our thing anyway, and I've got to set it. So actually, you know what? I'm also going to set you to high and set you to high as well. And we're also going to provide this guy with power as well. So that should be good as well. So you should be getting power. Actually, you know what? Just ignore. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, cool. All right, so we'll want to be careful about this. Now, it should be that way, and let's go 2 blocks. Okay, so 2 blocks that way. So if I hit it here, I should end up here, which is pretty much perfect. That's where I want to be. Now we need to get rid of these guys. And this isn't going to live here. This is only for this one thing that we're going to be doing right now. It might live here for a little bit, but I'll clean it up and take it. Actually, you know what? We'll just because we can, and just to make sure that everything looks nice, we'll replace them. So then at least we know we have these stones to replace back. Cool. Now you are going to go like this. So we're going to have that. Now the trick with this is if you have, say, no, come here. So if you say I have a block here, now this is saying it wants to go 2 blocks in front. But if you stand on it, it's like there's no block there. There's a block there. So we can't teleport you there. But if you break it, then it will send you there. So basically what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to leave a hole there and then build around it. So it's 1, 2, that's 3 now. This will be 4. Okay, so that should be it. I think I've got everything up there. I'm far enough away from the edge here. Yeah, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high, and we're 3 either side. We've got a hole in the middle there, Just gotta double check that. Yep. And then we're gonna go out this way. So holes there, this one and that one. Now with this guy, what we're going to say is solid and damaged hostile creatures player add, and then we're going to go pass player add. Okay, so basically any hostile creatures in there will it will be solid for them, and they'll also cop damage that will be classed as player damage. And if a player walks in there, they're not going to get any damage whatsoever, and it's going to be able to we'll be able to walk through it. So let's test that out now. Hang on, we have to smash it with a wrench, and then it'll disappear. And then if we turn it back on, we should be able to walk in, and you can see our nice little bubble in here, which we really need. But if a zombie or anything was in there, they couldn't survive. Now that should have stayed full. You should stay full. Nice. All right, so I think we're ready. Fingers crossed, guys, because now comes the danger part. Fingers very much crossed. I think you know, because of the amount I'm grabbing soul sand and things, what we're going to be doing. And we will be doing that in just a second. Hang on. Where did my heads go? Alright, I seem to have lost my heads. So I'm gonna go find them and we will be back in a sec. Okay guys, so I decided screw waiting uh for like for the fortune that I've added, sorry, for the luck that I've added, because it's such a little bit of luck. Oh, it's fortune 1 now. Oh, that's okay, cool. Oh, what have I got? Oh, 66. Wow, cool. Um, so lapis luck goes up as you use the tool, which is pretty cool. But I was like, screw it, let's just make a tool forge, and we'll just use the abundance of obsidian that we have to make ourselves a cleaver. So now we have access to all of this stuff over here, which means we need more patterns. And an obsidian cleaver is pretty easy to make as well. So and it will also give us, obsidian cleaver will also give us reinforcement, which means the cleaver lasts longer, blah 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 blah. Now I'll chuck you in the stencil table. And to make a cleaver, we need dun dun da 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 da. Where are you, cleaver? There. So we need 2 tough, a sword blade, I think that is, and the other one. So that guy, large blade, that guy, and 2 tough. Okay, now let's grab some obsidian and make ourselves a cleaver. No, in this one. So like that, I need 1, 2 of you guys, 1 of you. Oh, can I not make hair? Paper, plastic, slime. Is it? Please tell me it's, we can make it. Is that a normal or a heavy? No, it's the heavy one. So Well, we can't get pink slime. We can't get plastic. We can make it out of stone, I guess. Because I don't even think we can use magic wood. Hmm. Well, that put a little bit of a damper on it. Let's make a stone one and see if we can make it out of stone. Well, attack is terrible, but is it this that we need is the question. So you two and you makes it. Modifier is 1, does 4 hearts worth of damage, is really slow, durability is terrible. Uh, Chance of beheading is 20%. I wonder if we make a cast for that. Aluminium brass? Like, yeah, I wonder if we make a cast for it, if we can actually use it. I'm pretty sure we can't use Enderium for the cast as well. Alright, let me get this worked out, and we'll be back in a sec. Alright, so, yeah, it looks like you can use obsidian with the plates, but I was like, if I'm gonna have to mount stuff down to make some plates, why not use shiny? It's got the highest damage of all the stuff. So, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty quick as well. And we're only going to use it a few times. It's not like we're going to be, yeah, it's not like we're going to be having to repair it heaps. So I'm pouring out this shiny and we will hopefully have a shiny cleaver instead of an obsidian. Also, shiny's got reinforced 2 on it as well, so it's pretty good. And with this skyblock, even though I've got very few resources, still platinum's so easy to get. Alright, let's chuck you guys away. Cool. And then we'll grab this and chuck you guys out. Thank you very much. And where's my cleaver? Right here. So sword blade and our thing and our, like that. And what do? We do 14 attack damage, 20%, and we've got 1 modifier, which we're going to modify it straight away with a little bit of obsidian and an ender pearl. We might as well get our beheading as high as possible, as quick as possible. And that's basically all I'm going to be chucking on this is beheading. So every time we get a modifier, that's all I'm going to put on it. So let me get a few heads and we'll be back in a bit. There we go, guys. With a little bit of beheading, within no time at all, we've got ourselves some wither skeleton skulls. Now what we got to go do is spawn a wither. So again, not really looking forward to this. We only have this to save us. So it's not going to be good if we can't get this to work properly. So there we go. Let's just double check. Yes, we end up in the middle here. Alright, it's chewing power. Doing okay, the power wise. Alright. So, basically what we've got to do is we've got to place our our soul sand, and then we go 1 with a skeleton skull, 2 with a skeleton skulls, fingers crossed, 3 with a skeleton skulls into the middle, And wait and pray. Wait and pray, guys. Wait and pray. We got a hit with a little bit, but he seems to be okay. He's taken damage. And this looks like, oh, the power is draining pretty quick on it. I don't know. We better, I think we better be ready, just in case. Alright, let's switch to our sword. It's the only thing we got, so... Come on, dude, die. Die, hurry up and die. I don't think this is gonna hold out. Fingers, come on. You can do it. You can do it, Shield. Do it. Oh no! Power, it knocked off power cable. Ah! Oh, that is why you have a battery. No way. Alright, let's turn you off. And there we go. We have our immersive engineering rare shatter, whatever that is, something grabber bag. Our division sigil, which I'd like to get active, which we'll probably have to do that next episode because I want to build an area for um for spawning mobs. I want to build it down here. I'm probably going to do it over this section somewhere, but yeah, I don't know. But with that, guys, we managed to kill the Wither, and he did knock off one power cable, so we might have to look into that. This guy has to be fairly close, so I'm thinking maybe move. Oh, you know what? We could just do red. Uh, oh, they only do 200. If we get some better power cables, how much are the more? How expensive are the other power cables? Dynam. These ones. Okay, so the basic ones, the hardened ones do 800 a tick. So I'd want to go straight to the next tier. Resident? Yeah, that's not happening. I don't even know how to get whatever a basalt rod or whatever it is. Oh, pulverized obsidian and redstone. Oh, we can do that. Oh no, they're flux. Yeah, they're flux stocks. So we'd need the redstone ones anyway, and they do 8,000. So that would be enough. Oh, okay. Okay. How do I get you then? Sand and will give us blitz powder. Okay. Wow, we're gonna need a ton of redstone. All right. Well, before we spawn the wither again, we're gonna have to get on to uh doing some stuff like automating our what's the name? Our production of ores and things. But guys, with that, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that follow and like button. And if you'd like to join the server, the information is in the description below. Uh, Thank you to whoever stole my wither heads. You made me make a tool forge. And a pretty good sword. Anyway, uh, we we will see you next time. Later.